Hi everybody, welcome back for another video. This video we're at home in Miami. This is a place that I spend a lot of time. I want to talk to you a little bit about Florida. It's becoming a really hot destination. People are traveling there, moving their families and moving to live to Florida. Now Florida definitely isn't a leader of the pack right now when it comes to 2A rights, but it's on its way, and there's a lot of new spirit in this state and in this city, and I just want to talk about it a little bit more in this video. So every year we have these reminders that, not everything is perfect in paradise. We have a lot of folks come down for spring break. A lot of college kids come to these resorts and these towns like Fort Lauderdale and Miami Beach, and there's a lot of fun going on, a lot of getting out on the beach, but then there's a lot of stuff that goes on at night. We have agitators who come to town, people who are here to cause trouble, a lot of people bringing firearms, which are getting confiscated these days, and it ends up with curfews, and inevitably we've had the last couple of years we hear about a shooting. These are the kind of things that are really unacceptable. This is not part of the normal Miami lifestyle. Yeah, it's a bit rowdy. Sometimes there's a lot of nightlife. There's a lot going on in this city, but it's a relatively safe city overall. I can't comment on all the other cities in Florida. I know we have properties in Tampa. We have property in the Miami area, so I know those two areas a little bit better. All I can say is that this is not normal. It's not what you would expect when you come down here any other time of year. These kids come in, and most of these kids are just having fun, but I believe there are agitators. There are people who are coming in, and these are mostly all from out of state. And the reality is, in Florida, most people are coming from out of state. It is a tourist-driven economy. That's welcome. That's what we want. We want lots of people coming, but there is this element of people who integrate into these crowds and cause trouble. It's very similar to a lot of your peaceful protests, in quotes, and you have agitators who come in who sometimes then cause trouble and then smear the whole thing. And it's the same thing for spring break. It's a fun time, but it also kind of gets a bad reputation and a bad rap sometimes because of this criminal activity, which needs to be stopped. But you can see how the police handle it. They crack down on these things. They set up curfews, and I think they handle it the right way. And I know from going to the beaches around spring break time, most of 99.9% of the time it's happy, safe. But these kind of things that do happen, mostly at nighttime, are really unacceptable in my opinion. Yeah, we all know that Miami and Florida has miles and miles of beaches, great coastline, the sun. It's the Sunshine State. There's a lot of attractive reasons why people love to go visit Florida. But why are there so many people leaving states like New York, California, other states up in the Rust Belt, and coming down to Florida and moving their whole family and deciding to stay there? There must be a reason why Florida has got such an appeal. Well, one, there's no income tax, zero income tax, which is a great benefit. It's really a great place for companies to come and relocate. It's a very business-friendly environment. It's an environment where there's going to be less regulations like you get in states like California. the reason why I like it is there are certain values regarding firearms and your ability to protect yourself, and 2A rights is very important. The ability to carry a firearm is very important. Florida is certainly not the most far right of states, but it is a haven for conservative values, and it is an area where firearm rights and the ability to carry are valued. Police officers are valued. Police officers are coming in from other cities and being recruited to Florida actively because they're not welcome in other places, or they didn't want to get the vaccine, or for various reasons they ended up coming. So Mango is with me, and oh, there she goes. But I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Florida and just walk around a little bit, show you some of the areas here in a Japanese garden that you might not normally see, and we'll have a little bit of a discussion about 2A rights and what's important for us as less lethal users and firearm users in terms of our self-protection. So one of the things that appealed to us about Florida is the tough on crime stance that the state is taking and continues to take. They don't have get out of jail free zones. They don't have a lot of the restrictions that tie officers' hands behind their back and allow criminals to get back on the streets. So that's one thing that's important. The other, home prices, home values are very, very good here. It's a great place to invest in property. It's a great place to buy and to live. Now, this Japanese garden, I want to emphasize a little bit about the culture of the bonsai tree. I think you're all familiar with this. There's a lot of symbolism in these trees. They have meaning related to the fact that they require so much attention to detail in order to grow the tree. But the tree symbolizes things of wealth, harmony, and balance. And I think those are the kind of things that I think of when I think of Florida. I think of a place where you can go, and a lot of retired people do go there to live, but it's a place of harmony and balance. And in particular, I think one thing that I would like to talk about is how the bonsai tree reflects this difference between balance between old tree, young tree. It's kind of trapped in this small size, and it's really something that has to coexist in all of us. We have to try to stay young and healthy and vigorous, and yet we age, and we have to sort of understand that symbolic meaning of that tree and where it's at. And I think these things can live for really long periods of time. It's pretty amazing. So, Florida is, it's got a reputation for being the waiting room, heaven's waiting room, or you go down there to die. But the reality is, I think that we want to be safe. One of the main priorities we want from our government, whether it's a federal government or local government, is protection. We want to feel safe. We want to be safe not only physically, but we want to be safe financially or fiscally. And we want to be able to invest in properties in Florida and know that that's going to be a strong market there. And I think that's a very attractive feature for us as well. So Florida for us works heat, humidity, yes, but it's a great lifestyle. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the fact that it is a very popular place. It's growing in popularity, and people are coming in groves. I don't know if it's always going to stay so nice, but the crime is down. That's why the title of this video is Miami Nice. And that's all I'm going to leave you with, is that this is not Miami Vice anymore. Everybody take care. Enjoy the sunset here, and we'll see you in the next one.